Hey, Cancer cuties, welcome to the cottage. Hello and happy birthday. I hope your Cancer season and your birthday season has been great so far, Team Cancer. Here we go, Cancer. We're going to see who is on your mind romantically today. Gemini, I just did, and they had a pretty crazy reading. Let's see what you get today. All right, here we go. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Who is in Cancer's energy? Who's in your energy, Cancer? Who is in your energy? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Who is in your energy? Let's see what's going on in your love life, Cancerians. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on, Team Cancer? Who is in your energy? See, we got Cancer. Let's see what's up. Cancer, the Sun card. What? Some of you might be dealing with Leo. A Leo. Why is Ace of Wands in reverse? High Priestess. Oh my goodness. So you have this connection with someone that you are not in contact with. For a lot of you, this is a little to no contact and little to no action with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. If you have history, I feel like you guys may have gotten off on the wrong foot, false start, definitely a lack of action being taken by your person, and yet the Sun card. This glows. I mean, literally, it's like there's no denying the connection here. I don't care if you're not in contact. And I think for the most part, you guys are not in contact with whoever this is, Cancer. But good God, you guys might as well be together because energetically you are. At least that's their feeling with the Sun card. It's almost like you guys are still together, even though you're not. Okay, you guys are in a relationship even though you're not, and this person is kind of like, those connections where you're not together, but if you go with somebody else, you feel like you're cheating on somebody even though you're not, because in the 3D you're broken up, but yet you still feel like you're in a relationship. That's where this person is. All right, they still feel like they're in a relationship with you. Are they Delulu, or is this one of those intense connections? Right? I don't know. Let's see. Let's get a little more on this. You probably feel this person's energy, and they damn sure feel yours. This is crazy. This person may reflect about this a lot and internalize a lot when it comes to this connection with that High Priestess card. I think this is a bit spiritual in nature in the way that you guys connect. This is taken on like a whole different level. Man, I thought Gemini's reading was intense, but yours is just like very ethereal connection that you have with this person. All right. Ethereal, Ethereal. All right. Very ethereal connection that you have with this person. Yeah, it's God, Page of Cups here in the reverse. It's like you guys talk without talking. They hold back in the 3D though, don't they? Four of Pentacles, Eight of Cups in reverse. You know what? It is not over with you and this person. They've been holding back, and I'm not sure why. Why have you guys been in the 3D, in separation, apart, no contact, whatever you want to call it? Why have they been holding back? I see them coming around all day long, but I want to go back and see what happened between you two to cause this disconnect. And I'm going to tell you again, let me go back and repeat this. This disconnect was only on the 3D, not in the ethereal, not on the 5D. It's like y'all never separated. It's like you never broke up. Wow. This is insane. I've never gotten a reading like this before. I don't get this. I mean, yeah, I get spiritual stuff, but not like this. This is next level shit, right? But let's see here. What happened? What caused the disconnect between you two? What caused the disconnect? What caused the disconnect between Cancer and this person? Nine of Wands, some toxic patterns that you felt. Yeah. Oh, wow. Nine of Wands, the World, the Devil, reverse. Guess what? This person has cut out some toxic ways. For some of you, there was some toxic patterns between you and this person. It could have been addiction, selfishness, just unhealed wounds, right? With a selfishness, obsessive energy sometimes, okay, codependency, the list could go on. And we're reading for a number of cancers. So some of you, it's different than others. The toxicity is here. Though, definitely, okay, or was. Let me just change that. Was here with the 9 of Wands here. That's a card of fighting a losing battle and trying the same thing over and over again and getting the result that you didn't want, right? And, it's that card that I sometimes see where I talk about we're banging our head against the wall, wondering why we got a headache. This person really, I believe, was struggling with some kind of toxicity, and maybe you too. But there's a kicking the habit, kicking it, overcoming it, major rite of passage from a spiritual perspective with that World card. And this Devil in reverse just confirms it. Somebody is working and doing the internal work on themselves. Do y'all know how rare it is for me to see this stuff in readings? So I definitely feel like this is a connection where you and this person had a very catalyst transformational effect on one another. Definitely from a spiritual standpoint, definitely very significant. But let's go back to the 3D because I see this person coming around. I want to see how you feel about this. I want to see if you're receptive to this, okay, with this person. But that is what I have. Wow. We can tell we are in the pre-shadow of Mercury retrograde already. This is seemingly from the way that I'm seeing in the cards over the past week or so. This feels like a more intense Mercury retrograde, particularly in seeing the past energies coming up in the energies. We see that in the tarot sometimes a lot during Mercury retrograde. Some Mercury retrogrades more intense than others. This is a big one. So I can already tell you that. So let's see, Cancer, how you feel about this thing. How you feel about this thing. How do you feel towards this person? How do you feel toward this person? Cancer, Sun, and Rising, and Venus, how do you feel about them? How do you feel about them? I got to shuffle again. How does Cancer feel toward this person? How does Cancer feel about this person? How do you feel about reconnection with this person? Is Cancer open to it? Is Cancer open to it? Let's see what we have. How do you feel, Cancer? Cancer, don't lie to me. Cancer, you're all in. You are all in. 10 of Pentacles, you're ready. You are like, this person has my heart. 3 of Wands, you want to work things out. You want to hear this person out. You want to work things. You feel good. 9 of Swords in reverse. You feel a new sense of optimism, and you have done some healing too with that 9 of Swords in reverse. I think you've healed some abandonment issues, fears of abandonment, fears of rejection, things of that nature. And you're starting to see light at the end of the tunnel. You're starting to feel a renewed sense of optimism about love and life. Very interesting. So you're definitely in this energy of let's hear this out. Now, what's interesting to me is this. I think you are all in from an emotional standpoint, but I don't know. I think as far as your approach to this thing, it looks like you're taking this approach of, I'll hear them out. I'm interested. Let's see where they are. Let's see if they've healed. I want this to be very much. I want this so much, but I can't take a chance if they're not in a good place. Right. So that's what I see here. That's what I see. I think you'll hear them out. I think you're open. I think you want this really, really, really bad, but not bad enough to betray your own I love me more energy, right? I think you want this really bad, but you definitely want to make sure that it is the right thing to do as far as, you guys being ready to deal with one another, right? So Temperance. You're feeling it. Chariot, you're feeling it. 4 of Swords. It's interesting because sometimes the 4 of Swords means a break, but not here. It's a new beginning and it's peaceful. It's the end of a tough cycle. You guys are moving forward. That Chariot is your energy, okay? Somebody here may be at a distance. They may travel or whatever. But the Temperance, that's definitely a peace, a peaceful yin-yang, a balanced connection, a healing energy. That's like, and we talked about the ethereal nature of this connection. sometimes, that can involve like your higher, being guarded by angels, or being guided rather by your angels and your guides and that sort of thing. So it's like a whole new beginning, and I love it for you. I love it. And once again, Ace of Cups can sometimes talk about self-love. I think that's at the forefront of your priorities. And so I think you've got your head on straight about where you're going into this thing this time. I think you really have, this, yes, I'm all in, but I'm first. I got to put myself first. I can't, be codependent with this thing. I can't lose my own identity, right? So it's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. And I'm feeling good. I love that. Hey, Cancer singles, let's check in on the energies for you and see if anything is coming toward you. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Anything new or otherwise coming toward Cancer? And by the way, if you need a personal reading, hit me up. The link for my website is below this video. All right, have all kinds of different options there for you. Here we go. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer singles. What's coming toward Cancer singles? New or otherwise? What do we have here? New or otherwise? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what we have. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Singles. Anything around you energetically. And again, happy birthday to you. Let's see what's up, Cancerians. Anything around Cancer? I don't think you are. I don't see anything at the moment energetically. I've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse, Devil in the upright, Two of Cups in the reverse. It's all about you, Cancer. Literally, you're focused on you. Okay. Even the Devil card can sometimes be about taking up for yourself, taking care of yourself, putting yourself first. I think you got you on the brain, singles. I think you're kind of working on yourself, looking at some old wounds. Yeah, definitely internalizing things. Some of you may be healing from heartbreak. Absolutely. Queen of Cups. It's here, but I don't think it's immediate. All right. So for because the current energies speak to you kind of more focused on yourself, and maybe with it being Cancer season in your birthday month, maybe you've kind of prioritized yourself a little bit, and working on yourself. Do you have love? Yeah, you absolutely do. You will have love. You will find love. Is it right now? I don't think so, but I do think it's coming for sure. All right. So hang tight, Cancers. All right. I hope this gave you clarity, folks. Thank you so much for being here, Team Cancer. Love you to the moon and back, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, y'all.